Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. I'm super excited. I got my fall background going on. I've been seeing so many inspiring looks going around the internet with, fall looks, and I had to do it. So that's what I did today. And please, before you leave today, if you're new, if you please hit that subscribe and notification button, I would certainly appreciate it. All right, you guys, come see how I came up with this look. All my foundation is applied. I didn't do concealer yet. So, for the base, I did use my 4-in-1 as my primer. And then I mixed my e.l.f. and the L'Oreal serum. So, actually, it turned out really nice. I hope that this is a nice combination as well. It seems like anything that you mix with this looks absolutely beautiful. So, I have high hopes, but I will write in the comment section below how that held up. So for the eye look today, I chose a palette. My son and future daughter-in-law actually just, gave it to me. They actually gave it as a gift. A little package actually full of makeup when I did a few things for their wedding. So this was a gift. It's through Makeup Revolution. It's the Soap X. I actually have a few other products from that line or her collaboration, but I thought that the shades in here were absolutely perfect for the fall. So I'm going to create a look in this palette because I've been seeing a lot of fall looks. So I just want to jump on that bandwagon. So I am going to prime my eyes, and I'm actually going to use the dupe for the P. Louise. This is through Honest and it's on Amazon. So I'm just going to use that to prime my eyes. I have an idea of what I'm going to do, but we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'm actually back down in my basement right now. I decided to do down here because I have the background, of the fall. I thought it would really fit the mood. So I'm excited. I haven't been down here in a very long time. Our weather has turned into fall. So we're not going to go from summer to winter this year, thank goodness, because I was getting a little worried there for a second. This did have the names on it. Now it's only on here, so it's kind of, yeah, I have to kind of keep this together, or we'll just, wing it here, and I'll just show you the shades. So this mirror might get in our way down here. Everything is set up a little different. The first shade I think I'm going to use is right here, and that is called Cloudberry, and it's a nice, like, very light orange shade. And I am going to kind of stamp or kind of go exactly where I want it first, because I am going to possibly cut a crease today. I have not decided. I actually did a very interesting look for Instagram the other day. I had seen, I think she goes by Rose and Ben, because that is her boyfriend. So I don't know what her last name actually is. But anyway, she did a look on there that I just thought was so beautiful. So I tried to mimic it, and actually it did not turn out too bad. As you can see, I'm leaving, this whole part open right here. And the reason is, I'm going to cut that crease. So right here, what I did was just go right exactly where that hood is. And that way, when I'm relaxing my eye, you can still see it. This is kind of what I did the other day, but it is going to be quite different. Now I'm going to go right above that with Peaches here. I've switched up brushes, and it's a flat brush that looks like this. I'm going to tap it off really well, and I'm just going to go right above that, just kind of stamp right above that, just to create a different dimension there. And I'm not swiping or anything. I'm just kind of patting right above that. I guess I could use this mirror that's in here. It's huge. So I'm just going to go right above that. And again, I'm just stamping. I don't want to really blend in the colors too much. And now I'm going to go into pumpkin there. And I'm going to put a little bit on that brush, tap it off because this seems pretty vibrant. And I'm just going to, again, just tap for now just to see what happens. I don't want to go too much and it'd be way too dark. Again, I can use this mirror. I don't know why I don't use it. And I'm using the one too far away. Today I'm actually going to my son and daughter-in-law's house Did I say she was my future daughter-in-law earlier? No, she is my daughter-in-law now. So we are going over there. My son's birthday is actually on Wednesday, but we're going to celebrate it today just because it's so hard to do it during the work week. So, yeah, he is going to be 29, my baby. They have to stop doing this because if they're 29, this means that I am getting very, very old. But that's how I feel. And then I'm just going to kind of sweep this into this way just a little bit. And I'm using the lightest hand because, again, I do want to cut a crease here. And now that most of the product is off, I am just going to swirl just a little bit. Okay, so now I'm going to go in and just use like this bone color up here. I'm going to use my Morphe 524, and I'm just going to put it on one side and tap that off and go just around the edges just to smooth that down. And I'm going to hop over to the other end and get to this point where I'm at right now, and then we'll go back and cut the crease. What I'm doing is just keeping my eye super relaxed and trying to, again, just go right above my hooded fold here. I'm going to jump into the peaches again, tap it up real good, and go right above that. And then I'm going to go into pumpkin. So where you're from, are your guys' leaves starting to turn yet? Ours is a little bit. We've had a lot of rain. Our leaves are finally starting to change. Now, I will say in Michigan, our leaves, when they do change, are absolutely beautiful. I would love to take a drive up north. We call it up north here in Michigan. Of course, this is Michigan, and, anything up here is considered up north. But, the more further north you go, the more vibrant the colors are. It's just so beautiful. Yeah, if you really want a good fall vibe, drive in Michigan. And if I do take a drive, I will definitely take some footage to show you guys. It's so beautiful. This is a very, very nice palette. I will say that. Very, very nice. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is cut a crease. And I'm going to use this P. Louise dupe. I'm just going to put a little bit on the back of my hand. And then I'm going to take my brush from the crayon case. I'm going to make sure that's clean. And I'm just going to put a little bit on this brush. I think I'm going to use my magnifying mirror for this. And I'm actually going to follow down here. And the natural crease what I have right here. I don't know if you guys can see. I do have like a natural crease. This is all right here due to my hooded eyes. So, but the natural crease, as you can see, is like right here. So that's where I am cutting for now. And then I'm just going to kind of go around there. And I'm just going to tap this out just a little bit. I probably should have cleaned this up just a little bit because the shades are bleeding into this a little bit. Okay, so that's what that looks like with the cut crease. And what I'm going to do now is take that same brush here. I'm just going to clean it off really well. I'm going to take the shade Pine Tree right here, and then I'm going to go into this shade right here. Okay, so again, I'm going, I think I got a little bit too much there. Going into Pine Tree, and I'm going to put that right here. Kind of blend that into the pumpkin. And I'm going to pick up what's, more if needed. And bring that like that. Going in with the shade right beneath it called Copper Coin. And I'm going to go right next to that. And put that right in here and blend that into the pine tree. Ooh, this looking neat. Very, very different. I'm going to go into a shade in the palette called Fairy Lights and grab that. And this is going to be very, very light. Oh, yep, I think I'm going to have to use the white one here and just tap that here. And then I have to go into Copper Coin just a little bit more and bring that a little bit closer into here. Just wanted a little something brighter right in this area. Now with the same, I'm looking like Christmas. Now with this same brush, I'm going back into Pumpkin and tap it off really well. And just with the tip of it, I'm going to go right above this just a little bit. And I'm going to bring over that green just a little bit. And we're not going to panic, you guys. It's looking a little scary right now. Now I'm going to go into, there is a black shade here. And I'm going to grab that. I'm just going to deepen up right in the corner here. Okay, so this is where we're at, you guys. I don't know if this was the look I was going for at all. This would be more, I think, Christmas. But we're going to have to work with it because this is what happens, you guys. You know, we have to take the good with the bad. And this is what, you know, playing with color. You never know, the end look might look absolutely fabulous. So again, I am not panicking. And what I'm doing right now is just kind of mixing colors to see and more coppers and more green just to blend things better. I'm using all the same shades. I'm not switching anything up. Trying to blend everything so it's more seamless. I think I'm actually going to bring over the copper. I think this lighter area is throwing things off. So it's good that I laid down the light color first because the copper will look a little bit lighter in that area. But I think, yeah, the lighter shade was just throwing everything off. I don't know if you guys have the same problem, but yeah, it's one is way more hooded than the other. I think next time when I go to cut a crease, what I'm going to do is clean up any shadow first. Okay, what I'm finding, and I'm sure most of you know, if I just stamp it, it's not bleeding so much. I don't cut creases much, so this is all very foreign to me. I just started doing it, but yeah, I just want to do something different here and there, you know, just shake things up a little bit. Took me forever and a day to create that look. So yeah, again, it's not what I had in my head. Let's finish the look and see how it looks. I'm actually going to line my eyes with my ColourPop BFF. I was going to do brown, but I think with this bold look, I'm actually going to need a black. And I am just going to line my eye. And you guys, the other day I did a wing and it turned out. Okay, so what I did, I've been watching a lot of tutorials, you guys. And what I did is I'm looking straight ahead and I'm going from my lower lash line and just going like that. I hope you caught that. So this is what it looks like right now. And then what I did is you can either go from this way or this way. I just find it easier to go this way. And then I took it. And with my hooded eye, I have to make that a little thicker through here. And another tip, what I learned is hold the pen further away than here. You know, it's instinct to want to do this, but the further away, actually, the more control you have. So now that is my wing. Okay, so I went off and I did this. I was getting too much pressure. I put too much pressure on myself. So they're not exactly the same, but you know, it's a work in progress, but I'm super glad it is going a lot better than it was going for years. So yeah, so the good tip is, again, you know, to go from your lower lash line, like follow that guide straight ahead and try to hold your pen as far away as possible, or, you know, at the end as possible. So yeah, you do have more control when you hold it further away somehow, some way. So Yeah, they are really correct with that. Okay, I'm using peach under eye tint for just to cover up this dark spot here. Then I'm going to use my Flower concealer, Flower Beauty concealer. I'm going to spray my Anissa brush like I always do with my ColourPop, and I'm going to just stamp this in. And I'm going to bring this up just a little bit. And I'm just going to bring it down my nose a little bit. And yeah, this might be a little light. How shocking with me. For contour, I'm going to use my e.l.f. It's that cool shade color. Unfortunately, these never have the names on it. It's so faint that I cannot ever find it. So, but it does look like that. It's more like a gray toned, and which is perfect for contouring. Just going to put a little bit in the hollow of my cheek here. Yes, I'm super excited to go over to the kids' house. I think it's the first time she gets to really entertain with all of the new dishes and wine glass, all that, which she got for the shower. So I'm sure she is super excited to try all of that out. Now I'm going to go in with my Soul bronzer. Oh gosh, you guys, you know how I love the smell of that. And I'm just going to go and just stamp around my forehead and the usual. I'm going to put just a little bit around my nose. For cream blush, I'm going to actually go in with my Believe Beauty. And this is in the shade Tropical Sunset. And I'm just going to put a little bit here. Ooh, am I going to look bright today? Oh boy, I forgot how pigmented this was. So what I'm going to do is just lay it down and then go in with my sponge and blend it all out. Yeah, that stuff is pigmented. You do not need a lot, but it is so pretty, and I love how it dries down to that powder finish. I like it, products to dry down a little bit and not be slipping around all day. For powder bronzer, I'm going to use my BH Belgium Waffle. It is these bronzers up here. I'm probably going to use this shade right in the middle, just very lightly, just enough to set down the cream product. And I'm going to go over the cream blush. I know this seems so crazy, you guys. I know you don't have to do this, but I just always do it for extra security because I'm not going to wear a lot of powder around the face. So I'm also going to use a Believe Beauty blush, and this is in Second Chance. That's a monochromatic kind of blush. So I'm going to actually mix them together, and that way I don't even have to do a highlighter. And I'm just going to go over with my sponge. The powder around my nose, I'm actually just going to use my number 7 and use that here and do the T-zone just a little bit. And then I have not been setting under my eyes. I've just been taking a sponge and my ColourPop Pretty Fresh, putting it on a sponge, patting that in, and just going around the eye. I do, before I do this, I make sure that any of the creasing, if any, is out. I just tap it out, and then I just keep tapping until it's pretty much almost dry. Okay, so now I'm going to go back into the Sofx palette, and I think I'm going to go in with the shade Peaches, the one that I actually put on the top there, and it's just not so bright, and put that on the lower lash line. This palette, you guys, is pretty amazing. I know you can still purchase it, and I think some Ulta still have it, and I don't think it's on BH's website, believe it or not. So I'm sure at some point this is going to be gone. I think I'm going to use this here. I think it was called Pine Tree, and I'm just going to put that on and put that. All over the lower lash as well. I'm just going more closer to the lash line. Then with the same brush, I'm just going to take a little bit of the black and just put that on that outer corner and kind of mesh that up into the wing. Then for my inner corner, I'm going to use NYX, and this is in rose gold. It's actually one of those pencils that I went through in my declutter and found. So I'm just going to add that a little bit right here on my inner corner. Yeah, I like that. So yeah, that looks really pretty actually. So I'm just going to tap that in just a little bit. Actually, guys, this eye look is growing on me. It always looks so scary in the beginning. Don't you find that when you start doing your eyes, you're like, oh boy, what have I done? But yeah, I'm actually really liking this. Now, I am going to do lashes today. Now I got to find all of my stuff here. But yeah, I'm just going to use the Ardell Demi Wispies. I'm actually going to use the full lash today. I swear to God, when I go over to my kids' house sometimes, it cracks me. They must think I am insane coming over all decked up with my makeup full on, so, but I mean, they know I do this, so, but it's still pretty funny. They're always so casual, but yep, here comes mom with all of her makeup on and over the top all the time. I'm also going to use my Kiss glue pen. You guys, if they stop making this, I'm going to be devastated. I'm just going to get my lash ready because you know that you just go in right away. I'm just going to line the upper lash line really well. And then with this, you do, before each use, really shake it up and make sure you always put extra on the inner and outer corner. Then I even put a little bit on the lash itself. Well, it fell right off my tool. So I love this kind of tool here. And you can find it on Amazon. I'm sure most stores, have it. So I just put it on, the center of my lash. And then I take this and I put it as close to my lash line as possible. And then same with the inner corner. I actually curl my lashes after the lashes are on. For me, I just find that easier because my lashes are a little long. If I've already curled them, it's always harder for me to go over my lashes for some reason. I'm just going to use my Lash Princess. Now, when I do my lashes also, I basically just put it at the base of my lashes. I don't run them all the way through, so I just add enough to add a little bit of volume at the lash line. Okay, so all the lashes are on. And for lips, I'm not sure if this is going to work because, again, I thought my eye was going to turn out a little different. So hopefully the ones I chose to bring down will work. Okay, so I'm going to line my lips with, I got this in my BoxyCharm. It's through Dose of Colors, and it's in the shade Teddy. Again, I hope this is going to work. I don't know if this is too pink. Hopefully it's not too pink. That is a very, very nice lip liner. I really like that. It's creamy. Not really creamy. It just can't explain it. It's different than anything I've ever tried. It just glides nice, but it is a little drier, but it's not crumbly. So that's a good thing. And you can tell that's going to last really good. The lip that I chose was actually through Milani, and it's this deeper brown, but I don't know. Let's try it. I can always wipe it off. So, no, actually, that's going to work. And what shade? That smells really good. And this is in the shade, let's see, you guys. It is in I Am So Pretty. What I can try to do is actually add, a little bit of the blush into this mix. Let's see what happens. Actually, that really helped. I'll be darned. This works really good as a lipstick too, you guys. So yeah, good to know. And I like how it's like an ombre effect. So I will be carrying both of these in my purse today. Okay, you guys, this is the final look. I'm actually happy how it turned out. I was super nervous there for a minute. I thought seriously, at one point I was going to have to stop and start all over. The shades are a lot brighter than I was anticipating, but they are absolutely beautiful. This would actually be really fun too for Christmas. But yeah, I just thought I would try a fall look. Again, with this palette, you can make a lot more toned down looks with this for fall. You know, even like these shades over here are gorgeous. All of it. I mean, this almost just screams a fall. This is actually a very, very nice palette. I'm super glad they got it for me. Super impressed by it. I'm surprised more people aren't talking about this palette. This is pretty nice. And I know that, that collection is not super expensive. So yeah, I mean, very, very, very nice. Thank you, Amanda and Kurt, for purchasing that for me. I absolutely love it. I always knew I loved Believe Beauty's products. Again, these are from Dollar General. And I mean, look how beautiful these shades are. You can use this on your lips. Very, very nice. And I none of it's over $5. I really liked mixing these two. I swear anything I mix this with, you guys, is amazing because this was looking a little dry on me. I don't know why, it could just be something going on with my skin. So I'm super glad I did this because now I have that pretty glow going on. So these two together, you guys, are super nice as well. Everything else I know that I actually really love. So I had a great time today back down to my basement. I hope you guys enjoyed the background, something different, just to get us in that fall mood even more. Really quick, I got this shirt, you guys. It's so cute. It's actually a sweatshirt with a hood. I actually just took out, the string, and I got this from Sam's Club, but it has, that cute little 80s shoulder thing going on. I got this gold chain. It's super, cheap, but it's on Amazon. It was like, I don't know how many for super, super cheap, but I hope my, skin don't turn green. I'll let you guys know about that in the comment section below. And yeah, oh, and my nail polish. I know everybody always asks about my nail polish, so I'll have that in the description box below as well. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. It does help my channel so much, and I'm getting so close that you guys, it's getting super close. So the more you watch my videos, faster I'm going to get there. You guys have done so much already, and I thank you so much. But yeah, almost there, you guys. All right, you guys, and until next time.